What's up, everybody? It's your boy L Slack, and you're watching the Vulgar Uplander. How we doing today? It's Sunday. It's like 9:30 in the morning. It's a nice day out, which is great. I got some good news today. Well, I got bad news and I got good news. Good news is the wife, the boss, gave the approval for Genesis week, so that's a big win. The downside is, right after she gave me this approval, our washer fucked up again. So I'm in the process of repairing this fucking thing again. So the money that I have for Genesis week, if I can't fix this fucking washer, I'm gonna have to spend that money to repair the washer or to buy a new one if I can't fix the stupid thing. Which will put a damper in everything. So today and maybe a bit tomorrow, I'll be plugging away at that stupid thing. And if I can get it to work right, with my handy dandy skills, then we'll be all systems go. If I can't, and I gotta buy a new fucking washing machine, then it's a no-go. So, fingers crossed that this stupid washer I can repair. So, anyway, so that's been really fun. I've been super stoked about that. I've been really excited to have all these fucking problems with this washing machine. I got a pretty good idea. I know what the issue is. I should be able to repair it on my own. As long as there's not a electrical board issue, I should be good. So, anyway, that's exciting. The most exciting piece is that if all goes well, I'm going to Genesis week. I'm flying to Vegas. I still got a couple little kinks to work out. I got to figure out if I'm gonna stay with my aunt, because I'm cheap. You know what I mean? If I could save, like $300 to go do fun shit with, I'm gonna, right? Or I'm gonna see if she's not around or whatever. Then I'm just gonna have to look at getting a hotel. So we'll check that out. Yeah, so that's tentatively my plan. Looks like the earliest flight I could get in there, well, without having to go to Denver first, the straightest shot there. I get there at like almost 7 o'clock. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. That puts me right into the old happy hour meet and greet, and then of course I got to figure out a way to get over to the Sahara, and then yeah, try to do that whole thing. So there's a whole deal. There's a whole deal. I'm looking at it. The other option is leaving at like 12 a.m. on the 6th, and then flying to Denver, catching a connecting flight that then flies to Las Vegas, which is way out of the fucking way. I live in Oregon, so going Oregon to Denver to Las Vegas is fucking nuts. When I could just go straight to Oregon to Vegas, which is like a 2-hour flight versus a 6-hour flight. So I'd rather just go straight to Vegas. Because then also my wife's birthday's on the 6th, and so if I spend the whole day, if I leave early that morning, that doesn't look real great, leaving for the whole day on her birthday. So anyway, that's the plan tentatively. I will probably just take the later flight that leaves at 4, like almost 5 o'clock, and then get there about 7, just before 7. Oh, as long as there's no delays or anything like that, which inevitably there probably will be. But the flight itself is covered because I got a bunch of airline miles I can use, so that's a big victory. So yeah, I just got to figure out the lodging situation and see what that's going to look like. So anyway, that's that, and then I'll go there and I'll do whatever Upland in the Genesis week has for me in store. Maybe I'll obviously make a bunch of videos. I'll be there by myself, alone in and out, doing L-Slack things. I'll bring my little mics, my cell phone. We'll make all the sexy videos. We'll see if we can interview some people. Do whatever. I'll have my laptop and my microphone. Yeah, it should be a real hoot. A real hoot. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, yeah, so I'll know more about that in the next couple days if I can go. All depends on this motherfucking washing machine. That's it. It hinges on that. So that's the plan for now. Yeah, so I'm super excited if all goes well. As far as Upland proper stuff goes in the app, I haven't done shit recently because of this fucking washer. It again, fucking water flooded from my upstairs into my basement area where my all my computer shit is. So I had to frantically get my computer stuff out of there when water is pouring out of the roof or the ceiling, and it was a whole ordeal. So I wasn't able to make a video this last week because now I got water damage. This one was bad. So I'm very frustrated with the whole thing. I got to figure out what I'm going to do about it. So yeah, I'm still in Los Angeles. I'm still hanging out there. I got to go buy some more. I'll probably go snatch up some more Granada Hills properties here pretty soon. I made some USD sales outside of the donations that I got. So I got some things I can purchase with the USD and then convert into UPIX. LA is typically a pretty good spot for that, so I'll do that in preparation for G Week and some properties. So we'll see what happens. I'm still. Whoa, this road is bumpy as a motherfucker. I love it. It's like a roller coaster every time I drive it. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I still have my racetrack. So I mentioned before I need to get up to 100 subscribers on my YouTubes, and then once I do that, I'll add my MV Motor Series 2 car to the giveaway for anybody that helps build up that racetrack. So we'll go look at that right now. We'll go to the racetrack. And we are on Meadowlark. Metaverse Millings racetrack should be done any day now, in the next day or so. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I can't wait to take a ride on his racetrack there. That's gonna be pretty dope. Let's see here. So we are at. Let me move this out of the way. 12824 Meadowlark Avenue in Los Angeles. If you stake your Spark on this property, I will already be giving away a Detroit property, a Brooklyn property with some Tycoon note on it, and a medieval, a rustic arts, I think it's rustic arts medieval well. And then if I get to 100 subscribers before this track finishes, I will throw in MV Motor Series 2 car into the mix for my for my 100 subscriber. That'll be a real hoot. That'll be a real dandy of a time, I think. So anyway, yeah, go ahead and just fucking plug away, right? Just plug right on into that racetrack, and you could win, one of 3 prizes. Whoa, look at that fucker. That is a vulture. That's just big fucking bird just flew over the front of the car and then like landed on this tree. It's got a bald, ugly ass head. Must be something dead underneath the tree it landed on or something. But it was, yeah. You see them every so often, but not typically that close into the wild. Sometimes I'll see it. Obviously see them at the zoo and shit, but in the wild when they're just fucking flying over your car, it's kind of cool. They're a big, ugly ass bird. Anyway, enough about that. Yeah, so just stake some Spark on there, and then I'll give some stuff away once that thing is done. So that's the plan. So do it, or I'll fight you. Probably not. Pretty non-violent, to be honest with you. I mean, my job is violent enough as it is, so I try not to carry that over into real life. That's no bueno for me. I like to swear. I don't like to fight, but sometimes duty calls and you got to do shit you don't want to. Anyway, enough about that. Any exciting news in the land of the old uplands? Let's check the old chat, shall we, and see what kind of bullshit's in there. Sometimes there's some good nuggets of crap. Let's look in the old general. See if there's any funds. What do we got here? What do we got? Hello, bunch of highs. Some other language. Hi. Oi. Hi. Oh, what do we got here? Hi all, I'm new here. Welcome to Upland, they say. It's YK2012. What does he have to say to our new people? It's probably, if I had to guess, without looking at this, YK is going to say, head over to my site and check out my tutorials for new players, something along those lines, because he's got some really good shit over there. Welcome to Upland. As a new player, the Upland Guide will teach you all the basics and help you from a strategy. Okay. This will prevent you from making mistakes, whether it be flipping properties, legits, meta ventures, or cars. We have you covered. uplandguide.com/getting-slarted. Slarted. That's a great word. It's probably not even a word, but getting started. Anyway, maybe it's a hyphen. I don't know. Well, that's good. Good on you, YK2012. Let's see here. Picasso says something in here. Let's see here. Something about it takes about 10 minutes every 2 months to get 14.7. Oh, somebody must be. It's raining all of a sudden. What the fuck? All right. Let's see here. Somebody must be complaining about their dividends. I'm new here. Hello, new person. What? Bunch of high. I need 800 epics. Please help me. Okay. In the fucking fuck. What is this guy doing? Why would he just pull over right there? Weird. Let's see. What did this say? Looks like we got some drama in the chat here. Let's see if we can follow this back up here. Something about Exactly, I'm struggling with the same thing and many more since the new UpX system. This whole game is dead. I disagree with that. They Evib said in the TG chat that this. The fuck? Sorry, I'm trying to drive at the same time while reading. This is probably not my best move, but it is what it is. It's just game and not an investment, which is true typically. It feels like I've been scammed. I don't know how you've been scammed if they've told you from the beginning what it is. You're not investing in the company. You're taking a calculated risk. Sometimes your calculations are wrong. And making a decision to put USD, I'm assuming, into this game and thinking that you're automatically going to get a return, which is probably not the route you should go. This isn't working, and because of their choice, is Upland dead? Upland is not dead. It's probably been more alive than it's ever been. Sounds about right. If they keep turning it into pay-to-play game, a lot of people will lose interest. Well, here's the thing. Nerdy Ninja, this has always been a pay-to-play game. Always. The whole fucking time. There's nothing, it's never said otherwise. It's never said, hey, you could. You could grind your ass out and build up your dividends without putting any money in, I guess. It's going to take a long time. This is a pay-to-play kind of game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why when you download this game you didn't understand that to begin with. Of course they want to gamify. That's what makes the game fun. The more gamified earnings you have, the better. It's not dead. You got lots of fucking things that are happening. People are coming into the game hand over fist. I don't know what I don't know what information you got or who told you what, but I think that you may have been misinformed. Let's see here. Any other gripes? Hi guys, want to ask why can't I mint an unminted FSA when I'm just beside it? Let's see what somebody has to say, because I know the answer to this already. Well, I'm assuming I do. If you're an FSA, you should be able to, unless you don't have enough UpX. That's the first thing. Make sure you got enough money. What is the message it's giving you when you mint it? First of all, you probably broke the threshold of the 100,000. Either that, or you already minted 10 of them. So more than likely, the message tells you everything you need to know. But either one, you don't have enough UpX. Two, you minted 10 of them already, and so you can't mint an 11th one. Or three, you broke the 100,000 UpX threshold, and you are no longer allowed to purchase FSA properties. You can only purchase the standard ones. You're no longer FSA. You're beyond. Hi guys, want to ask why can't I? Okay, somebody already answered that one. We'll just do a couple of these. Logged in after like a year or two. Is there anything I missed? No, you haven't missed a damn thing. Everything's cool. Everything's good. Nothing's changed at all. Go and collect your dividends. Bet you got some in there. So yeah, and then reach back. Who else we got here? Let's see. Here. Wakey wakey upland. The digital jungle awaits. Sharpen your virtual machetes and let's hunt for treasure. Yeah, I'm down with that. I support that movement. All right. We'll just go up a little. Oh, here we go. Here's something fun. No, I can't read it. It's in a different language. Oh, goodness. If only I could translate. Okay. Moving on. More different languages. Okay. I hope they don't make it worse with the next season. This has so much potential, but forcing players to stay by playing with monthly earnings is just sad. They already made millions off us, so I get it. Why are they doing this? Because we made them rich already. Well, Lori, I will beg to differ with your opinion. I don't think we've made Upland rich. Obviously, they're a business. They got to keep the lights on, so they got to do things that earn them money, because that's what businesses do, believe it or not. If they were rich, like super wealthy beyond reason, they probably wouldn't be what they took out was it a loan, or they had where they partnered with somebody for an investment, right? Or I can't remember exactly what it was, but then they get like $8 million or something from some investment partner. If they had all the monies, they probably wouldn't do that. I can only imagine how expensive it is to do something that nobody's ever done before, right? Like, I'm sure that you can't. Clearly you can't, because you're bitching about a game that you should know what it's about. It's about playing and earning and connecting. Play, earn, connect. So it's advantageous of the developers, of the business owners of Upland, to ask players to play their game so they can earn. It makes sense to me, right? I hope they don't make it worse with the next season. I'm curious what you mean by make it worse with the next season, because I mean, if you're talking about the drops, it's very unlikely they can make that worse, because those things fucking suck. They're a pile of dog shit, a pile of horse shit, and a little cat turd. Okay? Not good. If you're talking about that, yeah, I hope they don't make that worse either. If you're asking about having to do a few little tasks that take maybe 10 minutes out of your day, well, maybe more than 10 minutes, but whatever, about doing something that asks you to engage in the game that you're playing, I don't see why that's a problem. Especially when it doesn't cost you a fucking thing. It costs you 0 things to play this game, essentially. Especially to get those earnings. A lot of times it's like, hey, travel to this fucking place, or travel to this place, or go to this fucking meta venture, or go buy a property off the secondary market. You could do it with USD. You could do it with UpX. It doesn't care, right? You could go mint some properties. It's raining. I haven't seen rain in like 2 weeks. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand why you're griping about this. This is what you should want from this game. You should want people having to engage in the game that we're playing. because it is a game. It's not just a sit and forget it, set it and forget it kind of thing. That's not how this works. Playing with monthly earnings is not sad. You have the potential to earn more than normal. Instead of slowly decreasing the earnings, they give you the opportunity. Granted, it might cost you, it might create a little bit more effort, it might force you to do things that you don't normally do in the game, but they're going to give you a greater dividend for just doing a little bit extra work if you want to. And if you don't, if you want to be a lazy fuck, I suppose you could just do nothing and get your 4% or whatever the fuck it is. You know, but that's entirely up to you. It's your choice. You don't have to do any of it. And it doesn't make it worse. It makes it better. It forces people to engage in the game. It forces people to do things. It forces people to buy properties. If you have properties, you want to sell them. And this fucking thing helps that happen. It helps reduce the total properties unminted, which is fucking awesome. We need to do that, right? I don't think they're getting rich off of us. The monthly earnings thing requires you to spend 0 USD. It doesn't say, hey, you have to buy this thing to get your 14.7. They haven't done that yet. You don't have to buy the pass to get the 14.7. I mean, the things that I've done were essentially free. You can go treasure hunting, which is free. You can go visit some MetaVenture shops, which is free. It just costs some UPIX. You just need UPIX. You can mint properties. Doesn't require you to use USD. If you got the UPIX, you just use that, which increases your dividends. You can purchase off the secondary market. Nobody says you have to use USD. You can do that with UPIX. There's 4 things right there? You need 5. You need 5 things to get your 14.7. And then the other one I was using terminals probably, or visit 3 other cities. Also free. Fucking free. They don't require you to spend any money. Just spend UPIX. Now, if you don't have enough UPIX, you might have to spend some money, right? That is the nature of the game. Or you could go sell a property or flip a property or something, which is fucking crazy because it requires you to play the game. Mind-boggling to me. It's fucking mind-boggling. I don't know what people are expecting. They're expecting to sit around and just get rich, because apparently we've made Upland so fucking rich with all of our shit, because they don't have to spend any money. They just sit back and collect, because they're not putting shit out ever. You never see them put anything out. This is dumb to me. Okay. Yeah, your griping is falling deaf ears. Let's see here. I KYC'd, received the message. I can now list my properties for USD, but yet I do not have that option to. Why? Am I using the web-based app? Not my phone. Oh, I am using the web-based app and not my phone. I have KYC'd. I received the message. I can now list my properties for USD. But yet, I do not have that option. Why? It could be the property that you've chosen to sell. It could be that you have chosen an FSA property which has to sit for a certain amount of time before you can list it for USD. You could sell it for UPIX, but as far as USD is concerned, you got to wait. I don't remember the exact waiting period, but that could be That could be your dilemma. If I had to take a wild guess, or it's a fucking error. I don't know. It could be a glitch. Why won't my send chat message mission complete when I send a message? Because that system is broken. It's pretty simple. It's a laggy, shitty system that sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. I've had so many issues in that mission center. Hopefully they fix it. It'll eventually pop. Eventually, you'll see it. You won't expect it, and then it'll just show up like, "Hey, you completed a mission." Like a week later. So just wait for it. Let's see here. The UpX reduce made my wonder. All this you said to don't see good for this UpX reduce. I don't know what they're trying to say. I'm assuming this is a ESL person, and they're trying, and I appreciate that. So I don't know, either that or it's just a poor translation. So it's hard to say. All right, let's see here. What do we got? Hi. More different languages. Okay, we'll go all the way back to the bottom. And we'll go back. So I've lost internet service, so I think I'm not going to be able to do much more here. But I do like to go into the chat every so often and then just kind of comment on the things that people say because I think it's fun. I like to see what people are bullshitting about. That's always nice. So anyway, that's that for now. Yeah, I'm going to go probably at some point, maybe this evening. It just depends. If I can get this washer thing fixed, I'll jump on my computer, and I will try to, donate that money. That's my plan. If I can't, it just kind of, I gotta check the damage done downstairs. If my computer area is not fucked, it's not all warped and shit, I'll go make a video. I don't mind sitting down there. As long as there's no more water dripping on my head. So, yeah. Oh, I also want to shout out Danny Brown. She had an X post just saying that she donated her favorite Tokyo property to help kids, the Children's Miracle Network, through the fundraiser that I did. So I was really stoked to hear that. Thank you, Danny, for saying that. Thank you, everyone who again got involved. That was pretty cool. I was pretty stoked about that. So, like I said, I'll work on that donation piece when my space is cleaned up. So I'll be getting to that soon. Like I said, I'll check it tonight when I get home and see how fucked up it is. Because water was still dripping last night when I went to bed. So I collected as much as I could of it with my buckets and such, but we'll see. Anyway, but yeah, until then, I'm going to bid you adieu. I'm going to drive in the rain and do the things. So I will check in tonight or tomorrow. So until then, peace.